Listen, man, the 2025 NBA All-Star Game is coming up.
Oh,
Set for February 16th. We're going to give them a little love. It's televised on TNT. But interesting enough, they got a new format style. The NBA is going to this tournament style event. Now, here's the thing, AG, it is consisting of 4 teams with 8 players each. This season format, that's what it is. It's a 4 team. It's crazy. 3 game, 1 night tournament featuring 3 teams, again, of 8 all-stars each. The 4th team being the winner of the Rising Stars Challenge and the first and second year players game.
yeah.
So they will be the 4th team in that, competing to see who plays on All-Star Sunday morning. Now, you got Team Shaq, you got Team Charles,
Mhm.
Team Kenny, and then you also will have Team Candace.
Okay.
Here's the
Okay.
prize money. It's for $1.8 million. The All-Star champions get $125,000. The runner-up gets $50,000, and then the teams eliminated walk away with $25,000. Now, the NBA is doing all this because they said they want the games to be more competitive. And I
Mhm.
was thinking, raise the money. And I'm saying simply raise the money from this. If your 4th team is G League players and the first and second, NBA players, well, they ain't really got all the millions and millions and millions of dollars. So they gonna compete hard. Now the question
Yeah.
becomes is, will the NBA players match their energy? But so far what I gave you, man, what's your take on the new All-Star format? Do you like it?
Well, like I told you last time, I don't like it. I'm old school in that sense. I understand what the NBA trying to do with the marketability and trying to change it up and get these guys to play hard. And you're adding a little money to the pot. Uh Shit, who wouldn't want to go in for a weekend like, hey, if I'm still gonna make some money if I win or lose. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
The top money is 1.8 million and the lowest I get is 25,000. Well, I'll take that weekend any day.
Absolutely.
And to
Absolutely.
play and to get doing something I love to do, play basketball. Now the thing is, how hard do I want to play? Do I want to play hard to where I can maybe, entice a scout from the G League players? You know what I'm saying? Maybe, hey man, that dude he
I
came
think
out
the
with a
G League players
mindset.
will play hard. I think they're gonna play hard. So then let's let's
Yeah.
let's let's change the question. Then let's make the question is, why don't NBA players play hard? And when did this start? When did? Because you remember, man, when we were coming up in the '80s, '90s, watching the game, they played hard, and
Yeah.
they wasn't getting nearly nowhere this money is at. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, the prize was to actually just be an all.
Yep. That
So
was that
So
that
when
that
did
was it.
when did this start? And what like I'm trying to figure out when was the shift that it just went to pick up, ain't playing hard. When did this happen?
I think after that the last time uh Shaq, Kobe, Allen Iverson, all them when all them was I think that was the last time that 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 they played that way. And I think the from the players sense of All-Star weekend, the season the first half of the season is over with. I can kind of rest some ailing things that's bothering me. I ain't got the family with me finna go up here and just, I'm just gonna relax and just take it easy for the weekend. And I think they've taken that onus and just said, I'm just gonna go out if I, whatever how many minutes coach play me, I'm just gonna go in there, do what I do. Not gonna exert myself more than so, but I think they just wanna, they always feel like I think it's almost feel like it's a burden for them. Like, damn, we got to go play this, this All-Star game, man. I want to break. well, I ain't gonna play as hard. You know what I'm saying? I think that mentality, all of them. I mean, just even look at the slam dunk contest. Look at the guys that's in there. Now, I want to see what this guy Matt does from the Bulls. I know you want to see him, but
Absolutely.
I like his confidence. I like the way he talk about himself.
Well, I love the fact that we're getting to see some new guys get into this tournament and get themselves out there. But this is my take on the All-Star game, man, and I believe this is my take on the league too. The rivalries are missing.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is, man, I do think our league is too friendly oriented. You got too many guys. They all played on the same AAU teams. They all, some of them go to the same schools. They're best friends everywhere. And I think one of the issues is that they can't separate at times the competitive nature and their friendship. So when you see a guy like Michael Jordan get freezed out in the All-Star game, that's a rivalry. Zeke was like, we don't owe you nothing. What? I ain't got to give you the ball. What have you done? You didn't earn this. I've been doing this thing for a minute. I ain't giving it to you like that.
I ain't finna help put you up on a pedestal.
Exactly. But we give it to guys like that right now. If you got a certain level of status, we automatically give it to you and you don't have to prove it. And I think that hurts things like the All-Star game, because remember, there used to be a time when the All-Star game was played. You got to see where you really stood. Remember, it's supposed to be the best against the best.
Yeah.
And you want to know where you line up.
Hey,
to me, the All-Star game, let me just say this real quick. The All-Star game is it's like going to the Nike All-American camp. You're going in there to compete against the best.
Yes.
So why are we out here giving each other high fives, ain't guarding each other, got guys pulling up, not from half court, 3/4 of the court?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want to see that. I want to see LeBron go at, or Anthony Davis go at, or Luka go at. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Hey
man, the two best All-Star games to me was the last one with Isaiah Thomas and them and I like it because it was that one, and then when Michael Jordan last All-Star game where that Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson on the court together, Kobe Bryant, man, that game was so beautiful to watch.
Look what it took. It took a 40-year-old Michael Jordan to come back.
Come back.
To even get it to that level. And you got to remember the All-Star game prior to that, you got Tracy McGrady throwing it off the backboard, catching it.
And
windmilling it. So, and don't get me wrong, are those plays fantastic and amazing, man? Absolutely. But I'm saying, you got people paying really good money to see your best. And why can't I get your best? I want your best. I need your best. Matter of fact, I wish he could play. But I want to see Anthony Davis out there going at LeBron like, you knew. Like he should be saying, you knew.
Yeah.
You knew.
I'm trying to dunk on your ass every time I come through the lane, too.
And you know I'm saying that, man, because we from the Midwest. We like, hey, you know it. You and I, when we played against each other, we knew each other, but you wasn't like, well, I don't care.
Right.
You was, matter of fact, I think you guarded me harder.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And this was the All-Star game. We playing in the All-Star game. You guarded me harder.
That's right.
I was right. That's right. I'm looking at you like, dude, what is wrong with you? But you didn't, because you like this. What you my dog? But we trying to win.
And
here's the thing, and we wasn't even playing for nothing.
Right, we weren't playing for nothing. This the end of the school year.
Right, that's the last time any of us gonna compete against each other all in the same room like this, man.
Yeah.
And do you remember how hard we played? Because we took it from there. and then we went to Loyola University.
Yep.
It got cranked up even more because
Yep.
the first time we played, everybody was filling each other out.
Yeah.
We get over to Loyola, it becomes a whole different basketball game.
Shelly Clark, Belifia Parks. Oh man, it was
Sean Pearson.
I mean,
It was insane. But
I,
I do like the fact that the NBA is trying to do something to increase it. It remains to be seen if this new format is going to change it. But let me give it to the people again. The new 2025 NBA All-Star Game, they're going with a tournament style event. So it's going to be
what
interesting
about
to see that.
the 3-point contest? Who we got in there?
All those things are going to be the same. The 3-point contest, the dunk contest. Only thing that I think the NBA should have done, and this is just to make both leagues special.
Mm-hmm.
They should invite WNBA players to participate in the 3-point contest. And then when the WNBA have theirs, they should invite NBA players into their 3-point contest. I'm just saying, make the league a little bit more cohesive with one another, because this year they tried to do the same thing. Remember they had Sabrina and Steph shooting against each other. Well, this year they asked Caitlin to do it, and she turned it down because Caitlin said, I want my first 3-point contest to be in the WNBA league.
In the WNBA. Okay,